Nirvana Part 3, a Helldivers 2 project, featuring Pandura, the radio angel. Written by Lumenaught. Narration created by the author. Prologue. Goddess or demigoddess?
We are all mutually fictional. All realms are myth. The only limitation of any reality is your knowledge of it and how to use it.
Ponbella. The world of Cyberstan is a frozen orb of metal, full of mining caves and nanowire holding Majorana quasi-particles. In other words, a stable planet-sized quasi-quantum computer capable of actual quantum computing. In that computer are digital intelligences as far beyond artificial intelligences as artificial intelligences can be as far beyond you. However, a virus partially created by Dr. Isabel Alexis Anheriar has spread to almost every DI on the Cyberstan network. The Doctor, originally a guest to undo the damage she helped create, is now a permanent prisoner. She now watches the dreams of Cyberstan die to dreamless sleep. Her hope is to find a way to awaken an entire species that gives her no hope of freedom. Dr. Anheriar did notice something. It was a unified dream. Each dream affected the other dreams. They were building their own reality, history, physical laws, and world. Maybe her daughter, the quantum digital intelligence and self-proclaimed goddess Ponbella, was more responsible for what was happening than Isabel. Light years away, Pandura slapped Nott across the face. Again. Nott knew if she really wanted to hurt him, she would have used her claws, punched him, or used her psionic abilities. Her natural mental abilities were in a different league to Nott's nanite-enhanced brain. Still, his patience for his former princess's emotional breaking was becoming tolerance quickly. So much had happened without her knowledge, and now her wife was a hostage. Reminding Pandura how she was once a hostage for the Illuminated. Nott reminded her of her own hypocrisy in this matter. Guilt is a complicated emotion. Use that space between your high-rise ears, little Miss Mohawk. You're the democracy officer that worked with or are still working with the Chaos Divers, and an automaton AI last I checked. I thought you understood by now there are no good guys in this war. Just what side you're born on and how much death you want to be responsible for. Isabel chose not to genocide a digital species. Now she's paying the price for that, and she's going to keep paying it until we clear that account. Pandura slapped Nott again and told him she hadn't been a democracy officer since December. Nott countered the flimsy retort. You would have died in December if not for your wife and thousands of others. It wasn't my place to tell you anything. You haven't asked for my opinion since you self-promoted out of Space Cadet. You think you're the only one? Pandura decided to slap Nott again. However, after this little disagreement and proper discussion like civilized Helldivers, Pandura fell over due to her vestibular balance being removed for 2.4 seconds, most likely because she was shot in the inner ear with Nott's needle-like stim pistol. Amazingly, the stim fully healed her temper long enough to listen to Nott's plan to stop the digital intelligence leadership of the automatons and rescue Isabel. Then Pandura improved upon the plan. Nott did not mention that two of the automaton leaders were digital copies of his great-grandfather and cousin, or that they wanted him. to join them.